Hi, my name is Jordan. I'm a cook. I'm going to talk about how I create recipes. So inspiration comes from many places. A picture, a smell, something you ate when you were 20 or 15 or 10 or yesterday. Our minds are like pools of ideas that we draw from to create. My pool just happens to be mostly full of food. The first step for me is to fill the pool up with new tastes. Familiar tastes, good and bad tastes. Things I love and some I hate. I do this by eating a lot in a short period of time. Eating everything I can find. Now, I don't eat for sustenance when I'm looking for inspiration. Honestly, what I eat on a day-to-day basis for sustenance is pretty boring. When I eat for inspiration, I eat with purpose. I slow down and think about the food. What's that flavor? What ingredient is that? How did the chef make that texture? Where did they source this fish, this carrot, or pork? How does this food make me feel? How does it stack up against other things I've eaten? If I made this, how would I do it? I find this process, this eating with purpose, is best done with others of a like mind. Other people that understand that there's something I'm looking for. Others that are also looking for something. Others that won't think I'm crazy when I take notes in between bites. These tastes, ideas, and thoughts might live in this pool for minutes or decades until I use them, but they're all a part of a whole. Being in this era, when I need to figure out how to make something, I often turn to the internet. Gone are the days that you had to scour the chef's office for recipe books, sometimes trying to learn elementary French so you can understand what you're reading. In a matter of minutes, I can consume dozens of recipes for the same dish, each with slight variations. I can see hundreds of pictures, each ingredient and preparation. I can learn any new techniques I may need or any equipment necessary. During this process of absorption, I visualize the process I'll need to take the food through. How much time is this going to take? How I make this in large batches? How do I want this to taste? How can I change this to make it better or more personal? I have found in my journeys that collaboration plays an integral role in recipe development. Talking with other chefs without question helps to inspire and refine any dish. Additionally, hanging out with other chefs in other chefs' kitchens or having them in mine is always a rewarding experience. I have a few guiding principles when it comes to food I make. I want it to be simple, uncluttered, honest, interesting, and most importantly, delicious. The next step is testing. Testing is the point that things really start to come together. I put pen to paper and I write down a recipe, ingredients, measurements, cook times. I don't copy from one recipe. I combine everything I already know and just learn from my recipe binge and write something a little new, a little different. Then I write my ingredient list. I rarely have everything I need, so often it'll take days or weeks until I can actually test the new recipe. And when I finally make the new dish, I hate it. I hate everything about it. I get mad and I sulk about it because it does not match what it's supposed to taste like in my mind. I cooked it too long. I should have used thyme instead of rosemary. Too much salt, not enough. This usually ends with me forcing everyone within reach to taste it, hoping that they will hate it as much as me. It's an overly dramatic experience, and those close to me know it well, and have seen me throw an entire pot of some disgusting thing in the trash or something across the room. I don't get over it quickly. I brood, I think, and rewrite in my head to make it perfect. And then sometimes right away, or in a few days or weeks or months or years, I give it another try. It's usually better. Often not perfect. It almost always takes me at least 3 tries to make something acceptable. I have a few recipes that took me dozens of tries, pork buns and pretzels being 2 of them. And a few that I've totally abandoned, ones that just were never going to be special enough to share. The final step to me, and the most important, is sharing. When it comes down to it, food is intensely personal to me. And it's the way I share who I am with people. We have so many ways to share new things now. Instagram, Facebook, pictures, so many ways. My favorite is walking up to a friend or coworker or acquaintance and unannounced shoving a paper boat filled with food at them and saying, "Eat this," and refusing to tell them what it is. And then I watch how they pick it up, I watch how they resolve to eat it, and then I wait. What I'm looking for is a look of surprise. That's always my goal. From the very onset, I want them to be surprised by how good or interesting or different this thing is that they just ate. Only then, when I've received my reward from enough people, will I serve something to the general public. Only then can I be proud to put something out into the world that is associated with me. Food is the filter that I see life through. It's the way my soul speaks to the world. It's how I show love. It's how I make sense of a fractured society. It's how I give order to my own personal chaos. Food is family, kitchens are home, and cooking is my craft.